In this example, I'm going to combine 3 different images using the gradient layer mask to create a composite. First thing I'm going to do is copy 2 of these layers into the first image. So I'm going to select this image, Command A or Control A to select all, Control C to copy it, and Control V or Command V to paste it in. It's a little bit bigger than that layer, so if I use the shortcut key for a free transform, which is Control T, you can see that layer, and I can just grab one of these corners and shrink it down a little bit. Make it a little bit bigger than the actual image itself, so I can have some room to play. Now I'm just going to hit Enter or this check mark right here, which will confirm that transformation. Now I've got these 2 layers in the image. Just to see what that'll look like when I combine the 2, I'm going to add a layer mask. Come over to my gradient tool, make sure it's black to white. And I'll just use a linear gradient to start off with from top to bottom and see how those 2 images combine. I'll try that again, bottom to top. It's a little bit more interesting for a look. I like that a lot better. I'm just going to leave that for right now and add that 3rd layer of tracks. So I'm going to do the same thing. So Command A, Command C, go back to that original image, Command V, paste it, and that's larger than the original as well. Like, just click on my move tool and start moving around a little bit. Get a sense of the actual size. I'm just going to go under Edit, Free Transform, and see how big that image actually is. I'm just going to shrink it down a little bit and move it somewhat to the center. And again, click on the check to confirm it. Now I can do the same thing I did and add another layer mask. Click on my gradient tool, and instead of a linear, I'm going to choose a different one. So I'll just go with video. I'm just going to start at the bottom here and just move it up to midway. Just see what that looks like. I'm going to do that opposite. And that looks pretty good. Now I've got the tracks, the door, and the city all combined into this one composite. If I take a look at different elements I want to bring back in from different layers, for instance with the tracks, if I want to highlight some of those parts, I can click on my brush tool and make sure I've got the mask selected and just start painting in and seeing what I can bring back or reveal. Maybe I want to hide the tracks. Click and swap those colors. And just flip that again. Now you can see that the door image is being shown a little bit more. So I can just play with adding, using my brush tool to kind of add and subtract from both of those layers now that I have these 2 different masks working to hide and reveal different parts of each of the layers to create this composite. Paint out the city a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and select that mask. Start painting in there. I'm going to go and bring that city back, split the colors. And I can see that city pop up a little more. One other thing I can play with is the blend modes. Changing instead of the mask, just working more with the colors. I'll just select this top layer, for instance, and instead of normal, I'll just go with the darken. And you can see as I kind of scroll down this list what different parts of the image, whether they're light or dark, are being revealed or hidden to create a nice effect. Not like that. So, again, normal, and then hard light. I see what the difference is here. Just choose something different. And I can do the same thing for this layer too, if I want to just see what that looks like with a different blend going on. Something like that. So we use layer masks with the gradient tool to create these nice smooth transitions. And then going into the brush tool to bring out specific parts. And then playing around with the blend modes to hide or reveal different parts of the image based on their color.